champion, URL. Smack URL and the company and the guys have taken their talents to the West Coast. Traffic, shout out to KG, the poet. They're setting some up out there.
On November 11th, for the first time ever, URL brings battle rap to the West Coast on the highest level.
This is like a real URL card. No offense to the other traffics, but they, they putting some names on here. They trying to establish some type of dominance over there in the West Coast. But first off, we're gonna talk about 2 matches.
Welcome to California. Let me introduce you to this California lifestyle, baby.
This is my vacation, and I mean that with all my heart. It's my vacation.
Tay Roc versus Dizaster.
I ain't even right for this battle because I ain't liking this battle.
You don't like this battle? Oh, go ahead. Say your piece. I didn't like JC versus T-Top. Say your piece. I like this battle.
You do?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a extreme style clash.
Mm-hmm.
You got Roc, gun bar king, gun line after gun line. You got Dizaster all over the place.
Tasmanian
freestyle, Tasmanian, shifting gears, Britney Spears, 50 years. I'm just freestyling like he would. But I'm just saying, when they go together, does it really equate to make a classic?
But 2 kings have to battle, though. You know what I mean? Dizaster's definitely, at this point in time, it's been years. I'm talking about he battled in 2003 and stuff like that. He's a king of the West Coast. He's a godfather, legend of the West Coast. And for Tay Roc to go to the West Coast, who else are you going to give to Tay Roc? If you respect Tay Roc enough, you're URL, you want to give him somebody like Dizaster. So I see why the matchup is set.
Mm-hmm.
Style clash, yeah. One thing I said about the Geechee Gotti, one of Geechee Gotti's battles, I said URL, what I liked is that they brought the culture or the feel of the NYC or the URL feel to the West Coast.
12 gauge side of your pump flex for disrespecting the legend. 100 shots, we'll get that nigga like a hot 97 and
Right?
This is going to determine the battle for me. The feel, because now if it's the URL feel on the West Coast, that puts my brain set to like, hey, the last time Dizaster battled on URL, since his URL feel was T-Rex, that wasn't good.
No.
Your whole squad is scary. You ain't ready for the type of Glocks we carry. I have so many cannons out the back of the car, the license plate will read, we just got married. I'm staying 2 steps ahead of time. Soon as I get that phone call, I'm opening them up, my Men in Black weapons shrine, that long magazines, the extended kind, that steel clapping, 2 twin Beretta 9s, I'm like Phil Jackson. Before I stop, I'm gonna let it ring at least like 11 times.
That wasn't good. So are we gonna get that Dizaster where he has to punch back to back to back to back? Or can he beat him? Because at the end of the day, he is the draw. He's one of the draws for the West Coast.
Yes.
Is he gonna bring everybody for him, or is it gonna be a URL culture?
I'm thinking more of URL.
They both get hype off the crowd. They both feed off the crowd energy. So if it's a URL feel, Tay Roc might have the advantage.
Right.
Where Dizaster to stop, pause, wait, like why I gotta stop, pause?
Yeah.
Because the West Coast for Dizaster for the most part was grind time.
Okay.
And that's not it right now.
That's not it.
If that's the case,
We're in the punchline era.
Tay Roc, yeah.
We're in the punchline era. We're in the era where fans like punches, where they like another one, and another one, and another. They like that now. That's what we into.
The multisyllabic probably won't work in the URL feel.
Right, because you got to feel in the metaphysical, lyrical, individual, criminal, critical. Like, that is cool if you're in the right environment. But I know fans that don't like the prominence, dominance, confidence. They don't. Some people.
I like that stuff.
I know you that.
I like this.
I know you do. You know what I mean. But there's some fans that ain't feeling that. So it all depends. I think if Dizaster is Dizaster, it could be a good battle. But if he tries to change his style or do something that we don't know him for, then
that's what I'm saying. I think if he tries to adjust, that's where he loses right there. I feel like no matter what. Battle for the camera.
Because
when
I seen him,
Dizaster, force us to like what you're spitting. Force the crowd like what you're spitting.
Right, because when I seen him versus Punchliner, unfortunately, it was him versus Cassidy. I hated that battle. I did not like that battle against a puncher. It was like, what are we doing? Why are these 2 guys even standing in front of each other? But the battle has to happen. So since the battle is already booked, it's going to happen. It's going to have a good turnout, and it should be a good battle overall. But if he has to, like you said, Dizaster. If he's battling somebody like Tay Roc, that has to be the one, because you can't have Dizaster on this card and then have Tay Roc versus somebody lower. You know what I mean? You're not gonna bring Tay Roc all the way out there for what he calls to battle. You know what I mean?
Danny Myers did call him out though, didn't he? He threw a massive shot.
He threw a lot of shots.
I'm not even mad at that.
Tay Roc, you think you scaring us, talking about squaring up? Okay, fair enough. Y'all gonna see me throw rock against the window like I ain't trying to wake her parents up.
But first, Dizaster first.
Right, Dizaster first. I mean, so who you got winning though? We have a split up yet.
Like I said, me breaking down the field, and if the environment is URL based, you're talking about that back-to-back punch where they listen to everything, every word you say, and they wait after you punch. It's more in favor of Tay Roc. I would say Tay Roc.
You body me, I might doubt it. I strike about it. This struggle shit, I write about it. My life about it. You ever been backed in the corner and had to fight out it? You ever had to break a bottle and make a knife out it? Facts! I doubt it! I look at it.
It is. I think the battle overall is in his favor. I think that Dizaster will benefit from the fact that he has a battle with a mega star before, which is going whatever Oxymyron. Since he's got that battle. Oxymiron.
He called him Moron.
Oxymiron. Ivan Drago, Zangief from Street Fighter. He's got that battle first. And the man does 20 million a battle. It's gonna help open up his fan base from a global perspective, which it'll help him get some more fans for him personally, and that can trickle down to his opponent because if you remember him from battling him, you're gonna watch his next battle. Yeah. So with that being said, I think that URL crowd, URL building, URL field, URL fans all benefit Tay Roc.
Yeah.
So I got to think
about they might be happy to see Tay Roc out there. That's the first time. That's their first time seeing Tay Roc on the West.
Man, it's all love. Just just know what it's gonna be when you come to Cali, man.
It's another style, baby. West Coast style, baby.
This is Floyd Mayweather versus McGregor all over again. The top dude in the other league. He's like, yeah, you're not versatile enough. You don't do all of this. I do that one thing.
And we're fans first, and we're fan people. I'm a fan guy, and when I say that is I personally, I know I speak for the person that can't afford to fly from California to New York to a URL event, but I'm still a fan of somebody from New York, or I'm still a fan of a Hollow, whoever that you don't get to ever see battle. So you have people that you're a fan of that you're gonna finally get to see. I mean, it could definitely be a good event and a good battle, but I just don't know if Dizaster's gonna be able to beat Tay Roc. I mean, I don't have it to happen.
Let me give an award real fast. The J Black Awards. There's been talks, it's not confirmed yet, to my knowledge. Avocado may be shooting this event.
I heard he is.
Avocado is a god.
The pay-per-view will be good.
God. Let you put his name on that pay-per-view, huh?
Pop the molly, I'm sweating.
Perfection.
You're going to get the best pay-per-view that we ever seen.
Perfection. He does it good every time. I salute that man. I'm going to DM him after this too. Shake my hand. So I think that's going to be beautiful. See the connection right there. Hopefully you keep, because Avocado is a freelance. People just see attachments to certain things.
They think that you're automatically affiliated.
So he's a freelancer, so hopefully they can keep working together. Hopefully battle rap as a whole can work together. That'd be beautiful. But that's our take. Champion.
There's two. And the thing is, you know what? The craziest part about all of this is all three of these battles may happen before one drops. Drop a battle, but I'm just saying, he will battle T-Top probably before his Born Legacy and his Son of Madness come out.
URL.
What are we doing here?
URL. There's still Double Impact 2 battles.
Ascension. There's Ascension battles.
Oh, you can keep those.
We ain't tripping over that though. It ain't gonna be that though. Battles. Born Legacy Supreme.
You can keep those Ascension battles. But the Double Impact.
Born Legacy Supreme.
Born Legacy Supreme.
The whole card.
You never had to live. Basically saying, Pat, you ain't even a G. He calling you out. Yeah. You criticizing the life. You ain't never had to live. It was roses and bubbles. You know, your lawn was getting mowed every week around the clock. The flowers, daisies, everything's looking
So
nice.
what he's rapping about is not solidified.
No, quiet neighbors.
And that's the thing. If you go back to UW, what was it, Pat Stay versus DNA? He made, I forgot who I had winning, but Pat Stay made DNA look away. Now we fast forward to this battle. Big K is making you look away.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yes.
Role reversal.
How the table turned.
Round 1, clearly Big K.
Facts.
Jumping into round 2, which was probably Pat Stay's worst round of the night. Very sloppy. I've only got 2 lines here for him. He said, if hands go up, I'm punching on them like GoldenEye.